Welcome, welcome. The night show will begin soon, as always. Let's give it time for others to show. I see you've arrived, Magus. Welcome to the show. I will take a moment to log in at least. Especially because it's going to take a minute to... Okay, what are we getting when we... But the show will begin shortly. And we'll begin in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1... Welcome to the Night Show. I'm your host, your Grand MC, your Night Adventure Entertainment, the one, the only, TK, Diz, Isaac, Quickstep, and whereon you know you call me. I am the Night Host, the one who reads through the night, who travels through this kingdom of Antania to push back the sorrow, put a smile on everyone's faces. And I hope you're ready because the night falls and we head out. Oh no. Night falls and we come live. We're entering Azeroth once again. Once this thing finally loads through for us, yeah. Unfortunately, I've learned this expansion's a little too much pressure on my CPU, which is why we probably get lag during certain moments like this. Me. Still not doing that. But when our quest giver shows up, we'll be continuing the story. There we go.
This one is grown to listen.
I am the Rutani Verneville. I speak for my grove. In search of the prophet. We have left our homes. We will
This
return.
one hears.
Can we heal this? The Rutani have escaped their nearby villages to Halanor. The guards have told me that some of them have been inflicted with a lightbloom, yet we have not succumbed to its effects. This may be our best opportunity to test the Iron Dust power. Time is of the essence. Use the greater iron dust on the afflicted Rutani at Holland.
Perhaps we meet again.
Something keeps troubling me about this, Darkman. Where is the Warden? Lilla has the solemn duty to watch over the World Tree and the lands around it. He should be here, with his people in need. So, where could he be when they are in crisis? What is he thinking? I'm sure that we can find clues to where he has gone if we search his town. Perhaps we can learn more about his state of mind along the way. You all are hearing me, right? Yep. Alright, we're gonna find through of his musings.
This one has lost many to this light bloom. If these ones offer hope,
Good.
then this one shall listen.
With Alnhara's grace, the Alndust will protect these Rutani, as it did Ionka.
Ah, we can do a listen.
Yes.
Stay a while and listen.
Farewell then.
Owenna, it is good to see you back. To see you well.
And you. I hope you have forgiven me.
It is not you who needs forgiveness. Alnhara has asked too much of you.
She was hurting. She is hurting.
She is a goddess. She should not have made you walk this path. Not.
Alone? Alnhara did ask much of me, and I asked much of you. You followed my path only as far as you were meant to, and I was never alone.
Alright, now, since we heard all that, Now, I wonder, can we read these? I think we can. The warden's notes about his activities. Halnor remains calm. Must keep an eye on the Rutani encampment. They seem more agitated today. Perhaps an outlier, but something to watch. Possibly rated. The areas around the roots have been infused with a new light. Strange, unwelcome. It does not seem to be causing a problem as of yet. But I am suspicious of anything that I cannot verify with my own experiences. Where did this strange light come from? What is it doing? Who sent this? It is my sacred duty as a root warden to solve this problem. There are more fearless among us who would rest on their laurels. Anhara as my witness, the other elders will understand my wisdom. That's probably the most calmness I've heard from him the entire time he's appeared. Especially, I'll admit, the first time, I didn't really notice how pissed he was. Oh, that us. Time to use the iron dust.
The light burns.
Find iron dust.
This one awakens. This one changes no more.
The iron dust does protect us.
It works. At last, we have a way to
I
fight
still don't
back.
understand the light bloom, to be honest. Like, what is causing it? I don't understand it. And because of a later event, does that mean it's not going to be an issue anymore? But I'll get to that when we get to that. But someone remind me of that. Disgusting, irresponsible, irrepensive. It would be the surface dwellers who would take the sanctity of Hanadar with their curses. Their light spreads across the land like an infection, blooming across our pristine fields, inciting the afflicted Rutani to madness. It must be stopped before it goes any further, and before the other elders hear that it happened on my watch. No matter, the Harndar will succeed where others have failed. This is a certainty. I don't even know if it's low level. But see, that sounds more like him than I thought it would. Alright. Using final one. Where is it? Why must we remain hidden in our caves? The whole world could be blessed by our prowess and our knowledge. We protect her roots when they burn her lands. They need us. We do her a disservice by remaining here. The simpletons have given us all the power I need. With the light bloom returned to their lands, they can be pruned to a manageable size. Why should these surface dwellers rule themselves? I am the wise one. I am the strong one. I am Anahara's chosen. The others will understand. The others will see. They will understand in due time. So he's going fucking crazy.
Speak to me.
Can we heal this?
You have
The Iron
come
Dust
far,
may
stranger.
not be able to recover someone who has fully fallen into the light bloom, but it should be able to inoculate those from further corruption. That must be enough. I thought that was my screen for a minute, but that was someone's mount. You know, it reminded me of when I was doing one time when I was watching when I was reading about Unlimited, or not Unlimited, Dragon Ball Z Abridged. It's funny on their TV page. The one episode with the android, what was it, 20 or 19, the clown-looking one, where Vegeta killed it, and it went blue screen. Apparently, someone getting that on full screen would probably freak the fuck out. This is troubling news. The light bloom hasn't seemed to affect any Undyr thus far. Has it somehow infested the Rote Warden, or is this his pride speaking? He's always been a zealous one, but we must move quickly.
Let nature take its course.
We can go now to the roots of Seer and stop the light bloom, spreading even further into Hundar. We have enough iron dust to inoculate any Hundar who wish to risk their lives to follow us into battle. Find them, Darkbane, and give them the iron dust.
Distribute the Aldous to the warriors here. It will empower them to strike back against the light bloom. Bring
Find
your
eager volunteers. I would hate to be driven from my home, then like these poor Rutani. I want to help them out. This iron dust will protect you from the light bloom so we can fight them.
Watch the dark
Time to fight to them.
I listen.
We must all do our part to help our ecosystem. This iron dust will protect you from the light bloom so we can fight
Go
them.
quietly.
Finally, a weapon against the light bloom. Lie, you fool! I couldn't remember which one was which, but you know which one I'm talking about, basically.
Listen to the roots.
I'm ready to fight. They won't corrupt my beloved Harundar. The Ainsys will protect you from the lightbloom, so we can fight them.
Roots guide you.
Although I would be honest, 19 makes more sense than 20, because 20 was Dr. Jarrell.
Bring your words.
I'm ready to fight. They won't corrupt my beloved Harundar. The Ainsys will protect you from the lightbloom, so we can fight them.
Walk carefully.
So we can fight them. But yeah, basically the point was that you got the blue screen of death when Vegeta fucked that robot.
You have come far.
The Ainsys will protect you from the lightbloom, so we can fight them. Oena has more believers in her than she thinks. I would follow her anywhere.
Go and
Finally,
be
a weapon
safe.
against the lightbloom. Alright, now let's talk to Hanan. But yeah, I still don't understand the lightbloom. Like, just what made everything go so crazy? We'll be able to wear that nice 80 gear we've been working on. Because I will say this, I don't feel like this part of the zone actually kind of explains what the lightbloom is. Was that Umbral 10 we just collected? I thought that was... oh, whatever. We got the experience. Plus, more stones would be a good thing. More copper. As we've already established, the room... copper is what we need for our blacksmithing. That's how we make our infinites, which we need a lot of those for almost everything we make.
What is it?
Honor, village. Oh wait. Quest, flame movie. What happened here?
Roots guide you home.
All too easy.
Never say something like that. This is so much more than what the warden said. How has the lightbloom spread so much and so quickly? Not once have they inoculated. Alright, I can't select it.
I shall watch for you.
We've gathered the Harnier we have available and distribute the Einstein. We have everything we need, but they need to be able to safely enter the area. Scouts have told us the creatures spreading the lightning are protected by a shield. We must stop them. We will also need to trim their numbers. Get on the pedal wing, Darkbane, and let's clear the way. God, I always
Striking at
like
individual blooms
What?
is not to think that Eversong's light would wreak such havoc in Harindal.
I'm still confused. Why this is happening? So isn't the way they describe it the lightning isn't naturally like this? No, maybe it's something we'll learn later in this game. The shit with the expansion is not done. Alright, this one's enough to know what to go for the small fries. Shitstorm. Instantly get back here.
Your path
Now we can
leads you
begin.
deep, stranger. May you lend your soul
At
to
the
her.
root. The growth that helps them spread the light bloom so quickly should be vulnerable after you attack from the air. But we still need to destroy them. Return to the blinding bloom and uproot the spreaders before they can recover from our attack.
Wild guide you
Righteous
home.
pruning. This is a threat that could destroy all of Hollandia if left unchecked. That's why we will pull this out at the root. The Rutani who did not have the time to escape this place must be fully corrupted by now. Unfortunate, but it will make our plan of attack simple. But the leader must be spreading the light bloom. We must strike them down.
The world watch over you.
Laundry have a presence by the roots of the Shalastra as a sign of goodwill with the cultures that live within our home. When the guards retreated, they left some of our treasured mementos and artifacts. The spread of the light bloom has been greater than I ever expected. I do not know when we'll be able to come back. Let's find those artifacts in the blinding bloom and bring them home.
The madness has overtaken the roots. We must stop it here.
We also got a bonus quest. So basically, we've got to kill the equivalent. I'm not sure, because I don't know how many we did. I want to say 8 for each kill, but I think that's down. Well, basically, we're just going to have to kill a whole bunch of them for now.
We need to target something first.
Okay, so that's 4. If I'm right, 4 per kill would mean we have to get 100. We have to kill equivalent of 25. Which isn't impossible, I'll be honest. There's something we can do. Have the right down face mate.
Closer.
Kill them!
We need to target something first.
Well, what can I say? I know how to do the damage. So the only unfortunate thing is the artifacts don't show up on the mini map, so I need to keep an eye out. God, I hate that I'm lagging.
I don't have a target.
At least we're gonna do these guys now. Quick. Light spreaders are gone. But definitely gonna have
We need to target something first.
I still, to this day, do not know what this is about. I think we can find another artifact in here. Start killing these guys like the bastards they are. artifact? Alright. Continue the hunt! Continuing forward. Let's collect that. I saw one right here. Oh, mining. Mining. I'll fly as far high up as I need to get that mining thing. Aw, it fades literally as I got to it. Come on, man. That's just cheap. I see another artifact.
I need to target something.
Come on. Interrupting my mission. It's all a holy mission.
I need a target.
Let's kill the sap. Destroy. God, you did damage to me.
I need to target something first.
Fooled.
I don't have a target. I need a target.
Sap.
I don't have a target. I need to target something
The
first.
lightbloom range event where it has already taken root. The aided attacks seem effective in limiting additional growth and propagation. Now the rest of Ponder should be safe from further spread. Don't ask how we got paid for that quest. But hey, we got bonus XP. We got another quest. And now we need to start finding another one of the big guys. And is there an artifact in there? Yes, the artifact on.
I need a target.
Finding more lightning spreader. Which I feel like we were just near one. Whatever, since we don't need to find anyone. More. You know, I don't mind these windows, but I will admit they're very annoying when I'm trying to do something. Here, I'm gonna open open this real quick so I can do something else real quick. Take out every ore I have here. Let's give up that as well. We're gonna need those for later, but that's why. Because we saw, apparently I need to be back in the city to get my, look at my blacksmithing. But when we're back in the city, I want to make many items. And probably get my blacksmithing. God, I don't remember finding a spreader that hard.
Those blasted petalwings stole my rucksack. Again, will you help me retrieve my things from their nests?
We're not gonna help her because I want to focus on the main story. Especially, we're already level 88. Which I think is nice. Because that also means between going through Arathor's journey after this and Voidstorm, we're going to be max level before we even finish Voidstorm, I want to say. Now, we're almost at 89 now. We're not even done with our Arndar. We're in the last couple acts, though, at the root.
So,
I pray this will help us all.
Here.
Righteous Bruno. I wish we could save everyone, but a gruesome but necessary task. Work with the plus.
I shall watch for you. Good to bring some of these items back in our hands. You have come far.
These artifacts pale in importance to the lives of those involved here, but it is good to have them back.
Perhaps we'll meet again.
May have stemmed the magnificent growth, but we have so many more questions than answered. How did this happen? How did this grow so much? How did Rhea not understand the extent of the calamity? Darkmage, we must return to the cradle immediately. The elders must know what happened today. Return to the den to speak to the elder.
The elders must hear of this. Go with the wind.
Gotta collect as much of this. Especially because we will be returning to Silver Moon, although we're gonna have to be careful because I do see a lot of lag when I reach Silver Moon. Thankfully, after today, I will. Hopefully tomorrow I'll have my new laptop, so we'll be able to do normal streams again. But I will probably only be able to set the streams up after tomorrow.
I am in need of more venom and also more healing water. Since you are in the Alua wetland, would you do me this favor?
Nope. Like I said, I see no reason to do any side quest level. Look, we're going to be before the final zone. The only reason...
Orwenna, champion. Thank goodness. Eversong is in danger.
Yeah, did he get a new voice actor for... So did I just...
The Fast Riders stand ready.
Him? While you were searching for answers in the Rift of On, I came back to Silver Moon. I went back to Silver Moon to consult the Magisters. We barely had the time to discuss our findings before we received word from the Runestorm's north of Farthest Strider retreat. Something has whipped the lightbloom into a frenzy. If we don't act now, all of Eversong could be lost. I only hope Orwenna's elders recognize Looney Fett. What'd you learn from the Magisters? At first, they didn't believe a word I said. Rough, and I thought I was mocking him somehow, but Ianca's seed piqued their interest. All they could provide were theories. That their most plausible one is that the Sunwell's hyperactivity spread the light's influence through the earth itself, straight into Eversong's streams and roots. And since all roots lead to Harndar, Alderaan gestures towards the roots of Shal'Dazil. The days of the Legion fall, Shal'Dazil's roots succumb to the shadow. Perhaps that made them uniquely susceptible to the spreading light of the light Sunwell. Let's talk about something else. I'm ready.
With perseverance.
Yeah, to be fair, I think the only issue is last time when the lag was really bad, it was during when I was in Silver Moon City, which being the capital city of
but we need more.
and the focus of where
You
we're
will not
going
leave our
from,
home
I think that is
defenseless.
why the lag
We
was so
can
bad.
gather more.
We cannot risk our people for outsiders.
Some branches can burn. Our calling is to protect their roots.
The last time I left, it was about my calling. This time, it is about my friends. And I will protect them, with or without your aid.
Azeroth needs our help. I will not stand idly by while she is overwhelmed. I know you will not either. Well, yeah, no shit. I'm a hero.
Let nature take its course.
Halloran's news is dire. If the lightbloom is frenzying on the surface, then the danger has grown far more quickly than we were prepared to reckon with. We must make Forever Song at once. I will stand against any threat to Anhara's creation, be it here or in the world above. I will not do it alone if I must. I will do it alone if I must. Return to
May
Eversong.
you lend your song to hers.
Without the Ondas, we face a grim task. Steel yourself.
Let's go. I wonder if Kick still gets these streams as well. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait for it to load. Yeah, it's taking a minute to load. I hope it's just taking a minute to load. Sometimes I've noticed the game like disconnects me when it loads for a while like this. But I should be able to log just back in. It just makes me wonder where the hell I teleported to. Worst case is we'll probably, if it didn't teleport us to where we needed to go, I'll just hearth back to Silver Moon. We'll do, and then we'll just fly out of there real quick. Nope. Looks like we're golden then. Yeah. Talking to one of my tech buddies, he told me it's most likely it's my CPU it's too much for my CPU, which is why we're getting shit like this happening. He did suggest I could overclock it, but I don't know how to do that, nor do I want to accidentally damage the CPU, but it's whatever. I should be getting the laptop tomorrow, as long as FedEx Goes all well for me. I will set up. Why not? I think that we while we toiled below, the light bloom would spread so aggressively in every song. Damn it all, every victory win reveals rising danger. Ah, to keep pulling these creatures is not sufficient. If their bodies are left unattended, the light will seep from their remains and spread through the soil to the surrounding foliage. We must take more drastic measures. Gather the bones of the creatures you slay. If we burn them, perhaps we can prevent them from further spread through the rest of the foot. Couldn't you just do the same thing by burning the...
I will guide you well.
I will do my duty for
When the Far Striders first discovered the light bloom, we thought it would be a merely aesthetic change, a small quirk of Sunwell's influence. Would that we knew then what we know now. These light fringes ways must lead all the way back to the Harndar. If we don't close them, it wouldn't matter how many of these damn things I bring down. Close the roadways and we might have a fighting chance.
May the wind...
We used the last of the Aundos we gathered. What do you intend to do, Halduron?
Whatever I must.
I need to target something first.
Yeah, very Blood Elf way of thinking.
I can't attack something.
No, I'm serious. They're very Blood Elf. There was at one point we were using the spell and draining magic to still our hunger for mana. Now we're connected to Sunwell.
I don't have a target. It's too far away.
Bones rather quickly. Fight. Wonder if they're... Oh no, that's a war gun. And then we don't worry about the portal. Let's just kill these guys. God, they loot. This will get one at a time. Which I like, because honestly, sometimes I find it really annoying when you have to kill like 10 different things just to get like 5, and you only get like half the drops from it. Love it when you got a crowd. Hey, ding times 89. That's that talent point. Last of our hero talents. Born in the sunlight. Preston, but yeah. And like I said, I'm almost positive if we don't get our last level before we go through the next zone, we honestly could just go through Void Storm and we'll be level 94.
Have the This is getting us nowhere. Send word to Rama. Have the Magisters make haste to the Sun Crown Tree.
Oh, I'm gonna crash out. Shame to see something born upon Dar wrecking such havoc on a place like this. These roots may not cradle Anhara, but they grow towards her all the same. We'll just sell one of these.
Do not fear the dark.
Damn it all, for every roadway you torch, 2 more crop up elsewhere. It's like they're self-perpetuating, spreading in the span of moments. I don't think we can solve this with arrows and magic, even if it lent us help. We don't have enough lanes dust, not enough commandeers to prevent the spread of the frenzy.
May victory be ours. For silver.
I have a way to stop the light bloom from spreading further through the forest, but not exactly a delicate touch. Normally I'd never dream of resorting to controlled burn in such a healthy portion of our song, but the frenzy is spreading too quickly and we're running out of options. I summoned the retreat to my far striders. Some of them haven't responded. I need you to find any rangers in particularly sticky situations and lend them your aid in securing their escape.
Fight with
A last resort.
Greetings.
With our ground forces pulled back, our position will be overwhelmed in a matter of minutes. It's time to execute our gambit. Rumith and the Magisters have provided us a magic gem that can be used to overload Lashara's runestones. Take it and infuse these stones with the mana contained therein. It will set the stage for the Magister's ritual to detonate the runestones and burn the entirety of Lashara to the ground. We just have to hope the light bloom cannot survive in an inferno.
We must not falter.
Damn.
If you detonate your runestones, your forests will burn.
We have rebuilt from ashes before, without any alm dust. What other recourse do we have?
You know the crazy thing, you gotta think about it. He's probably not bringing up the idea because he wants to burn the forest. They're elves. They might not be night elves who care about nature, but let's be honest. Having your home burn is probably not something anyone would be happy with. Interrupting me, bitch. If I remember correctly, the person we're supposed to be fighting is circling us.
I'm out of range.
All my abilities can't reach them. God, doesn't that suck if you're a rogue? I think rogue's a throw weapon. This just reminds me of... It's only a third class I've done this through, and I still have a whole lot more classes to run this through. Whatever, it's only the first time in the night, I got a ways to go. And at least after this character, I only maybe have one more idea where I'm gonna try to do this multiple times. So I'll say, the more characters you level, I think Warband maybe goes up to 5. They'll have more of the Warband experience.
I need to target something first.
Alright. Being overrun.
The light bloom has reached the river. Light of the sun, preserve us. We are out of time.
Without the Harmony and their magics, our options against the Light Bloom are limited.
Maladash
Most of the
Malanoe.
Farseers have retreated to our position. Those that remain are prepared to slip away once the ritual begins. We're out of time. It's now or never.
May victory
We've done all we can. Now it's all what's left is to defend the Magisters and hope this is enough to stop the frenzy from spreading any farther.
We must not falter.
Survive. Our retreat to a safer ground has not gone unnoticed. The Rutani mark us at every turn. And now they have means to cross the river. We have to buy Rumith and the Magisters as much time as we can. If we fail here, the whole of Eversong could be lost. Stand tall and do not falter, and do your best not to die. Okay, survive for 30 breaths. I love how that says that's optional. You kind of have to tell me. Then it's probably because if another player starts it, you can still do it. By all means, take your time. It's not like we have an army of ravenous tree people marching across the river to devour us.
We have overcome
I'm not.
Yield, surface dwellers. Your light returns to wash over you.
Root word in Ruya! What is this madness?
Naive Orwena, this frenzy shall lap at the heels of our secret home Northern. I have turned the room back on its creators.
runs out of arrows. Something that hunters could actually run into a problem with before cataclysm.
Heavy for Orwena. You cannot stop the lightbloom alone.
They are relentless. Alhara, give me strength.
Just wait for it.
It's now or never, Robert!
Oh, we didn't do a good job guarding them.
Robert! More? Fall back!
Perfect time. Reinforcements!
Forever song!
Just an instant tide turn there.
Elder Hagar.
Help has arrived, little sprout.
Woo, reinforcements! I cannot believe it. My kin on the surface standing shoulder to shoulder with the surface dwellers and wielding the magics of An. Owena sets her jaw and flashes you a smile, but we do not have time for sentiment. We must bring Ruria to justice and end this frenzy.
Perhaps we'll meet again.
Ruria has been a zealous advocate, but this behavior is beyond the pale. The lightbloom must be affecting him, driving him to these dangerous lengths. But we do not have to be like him. This forest needs not to fall to the bloom like Charlotte's roadstead. While Haktir brought enough Einsteins to bolster our allies against the corruption and to prevent the frenzy from spreading further. Together, you and I shall spread Anhara's gift across the forest. This frenzy shall advance no further.
I shall watch for you.
For Silvermoon.
I'm an expert in the fauna of Eversong, and I can say that with certainty the vast majority of the wildlife here tend to be of the fairly average size. These light, fringy centaurs are decidedly unethically not. One bite from those bony jaws could claim the lives of half a dozen farstriders if they were caught unaware. My rangers have their quivers full, culling the shaft alongside the Hondir. See to it that these towering Tyrannosaurs don't catch them unaware. Yeah, we gotta find 3 of them and
With
kill them.
perseverance and strength. Stop the ritual! To arms! Eversong need not burn today!
Alhara's blessing empowers us. Today,
Yeah, because we got
fight for
reinforcements.
all of her creation.
What's gone? Not what I meant to do, but I'll take it anyways because it's still gonna give me what I need. Not gonna give me something to fight, I'm just gonna keep burning these guys. What's this? I feel unstoppable. Seriously, we've come across nothing that we can fight, right? Oh, here we go, here we go. Kill the big one! He did. Come on, come on. Give me more, give me more! No, incredible, none shall stand before me. Ooh, so it's this. No, this is a different area. Looks like here's all the opponents, and let's go get this big dino right here.
Darkstriders stand
Between you and
ready.
our new Harad, your allies, my rangers have plenty of ferocious examples to follow. I have to consider teaching some of your techniques at the retreat. I'm a blood
May the
knight.
wind guide your arrows.
So,
Arondir are always mighty, but with the goddess' gift shining upon us, we are unstoppable.
the world watch
Point
over
of frenzy. The day is nearly won. The Sindari cull every new sprout that blooms, and the hot terry ward surrounding wilds is the frenzy's influence. All that remains is to remove this light-blown serpent's misguided head. Root Warden Rula has opposed our every action and shouted down our every word, but he's still a Root Warden, and the one with the power of the frenzied lightbloom post at the back of his beck and call. He is strong, he does not walk in the Hara. It's time to end this.
Let nature take its course.
I cannot say we have ever fought a Haranir Root Warden before. Anything we should know?
Show no fear. Ruya is powerful, but he stands alone. This ends here.
Ironically, I don't think we're gonna have any allies fighting with this one. But
Ruya,
oh no.
the will of
Never mind.
Al-Hara stands against you.
Presumptuous realm. Your transgressions end here. No, not here. Not yet.
Yeah, don't come.
I can feel him fleeing through the roots. We have to.
Peace, Oena. Ruria will face judgment. Come, we should fall back to the Sun Crown tree.
I'll say you responded pretty quick there. But we've done what we need to.
With Ruya in retreat and Almdust in hand, we can drive the frenzy back.
It's over. Though the light bloom may never fully recede, its mastermind has been driven back to the roadway. With the frenzy quelled and the surrounding forest warded against its advances, we can rest assured that the Eversong will not suffer the light bloom to spread any longer. We've done it. We've won. I still don't understand the light bloom.
Wild guide you will.
It's done. The frenzy is routed, the Root Warden has fled, and the Sindari have reclaimed our control of their forest. I can seriously believe it, but we succeeded, Darkbane. By Anhara's grace, we found a path forward. Now Haldoran's people invite us to their den. I'm not fond of your circus cities, but you have aided me so many times, my friend. It is time that the Harati reach out our hands.
Do not flee the dark.
Your people saved our home, Orwena, and at great cost to yourselves. Your sacrifice shall not go unrecognized. I must insist you join me in Silvermoon.
I don't really have a flight path there. Well, we made our way through Horondar. Next is the Rathlers. Yeah, you can see instantly we've hit problems with lag. I think it's because when we're in a capital city, it's worse. I mean, it doesn't seem unbearably bad yet, but I feel like my movements are already like way sluggish. For the first time in generations, the Harunder walked upon the surface of Anhara's creation. Time will tell how her creations receive us in turn. The fighting is far from over, the void claws at your gates and threatens your people. But know this, my friend. From this day forward, any threat that encroaches upon Ahara's bounty will have the Haradi to contend with, be it here or deep below the earth.
Perhaps we'll meet again.
We're not going to do that. It's a dungeon quest. I'm not going to worry about that right now.
Do not fear the dark.
Bloom Shadows. We have triumphed over Aurelia and the Lightbloom for now. The more remains to be done. The elders will want to convene regarding Haradzi's new place in the world, but now that we have stepped out from the shadows of our past, our reckless and fear will not vanquish overnight. But this is an important first step. We will be fine, Darkbane. Let Owena and I deal with the elders. When the time comes, our Hati will be at your side. For now, I imagine you have more pressing matters to attend. Return to the region Lord Mar thereon in the Sanctum of Light and Silverware.
Champion, return to the Sanctum of Light. This struggle
It's kind of a weird thing to say this right now, because you remember he's right here during this fight.
Thank you, friend. You helped bring my people back into the world. The goddess would be pleased, I think.
Now, the best part, we probably don't have to worry about our rest ever running out. Because we already got, we're at the last level, because 90 is max. Yeah, you can definitely see I'm suffering from massive lag now. It's always worse than Silvermoon, I've noticed. Which isn't exactly fun, because I have to keep returning to Silvermoon for shit. But, like I said, this hopefully will be the last day of this, and then... God, can I make it to the bridge before I collapse? Nope. Wow, I felt bad. How bad did she get hit? Not standing. Looming shadows. When the Harnder bursts into a war council, shouting about hidden worlds and ancient warriors, I thought he had gone mad. But now that I see the Harnder with my own eyes, I thought I said own eyes. The guy's blind in one eye. Then again, own eye just doesn't sound right. We're lucky to have them as potential allies, and lucky to have you, I'd say, in brokering that relationship. There's more for us to do, but I will have no doubt that Harnder will provide vital allies to Silvermoon in the days to come.
Our strength lies in our people.
Champion, we have a bit of a delicate situation. The Vanguard of Light has just informed me they have
what we saw out there. The light drove the Rotani to zealotry and madness.
What's your tone, Haldoran? Apparently he was trying to get close to Sunlight. I do not have to tell you that the tensions are high between my city and the Vanguard. We need Umbrecht to continue this region to have a chance of contending with the light used by the wicked before.
Without the light, your precious city,
whether we like him or not, we need him.
No one is questioning the light's great use discretion, champion. We need, but
we seek to avoid its corruption. The light's being turned against us. We are your friends, Terralion. Your family.
Family. Of course. The Lightbloom is an anomaly. But nothing that should diminish our faith in the light.
I'll get this next part when I come back. And also we'll do blacksmithing probably as well. Well, it's on the way. I think at least. But yeah, the lag is definitely a bad one in Silvermoon. Let's make sure we're in the right spot for blacksmith. I think we're right about to fly right past it again. Right there. Alright. Let's do this. Not the trainer, not the trainer, not the trainer. Supplies.
Are you planning a purchase?
So. All my junk. Let's buy 40. Let's buy 40 of this. Because we're gonna need these as well. Alright.
Return when you need more.
We made 65 gold, but how much did we just spend? Alright. Now we make 9 of these guys. Oh, we can make a weapon. Sadly, we don't still get XP for this. Careful. Oh, that's a dagger? Let's just trade one for now. I feel like I have this one, though. You, I don't think I have. Create. Gauntlets. We can make 2. Let's just make the 2, I guess. Only enough to get to 38. And fortunately, I think our next. Ooh, we can make leggings now and a war mace. But after that one, we won't have anything new to make. And if I remember correctly, we don't have anything else we can make right now. Damn. It's also pretty impressive when you think about it. Literally, we're making them as many as we can at a time. It is what it is. And on that note, I'm also going to grab a drink real quick. Always good to have a drink.
Sunwell's
Alright. Let's go free Umbrick. And then we'll continue our quest.
I was investigating the void. We will not be tempted by your offers of help, void elf.
Let's speak to Umbrick.
Greetings, traveler.
I was simply attempting to get a closer reading on the Void Storm. Look, we do not have time for their distrust of my methods. Can't you feel it? The Void Storm is not growing weaker. It is getting stronger. The Sunwell cannot maintain its defense much longer. I need to find a way into the Void Storm. And to do that, I need to evaluate the data I just gathered without getting killed by zealots. Can you help talk them down?
Shadows watch over you.
Grandmaster Rama. Did Lothmar send you? Umbrick was once a colleague, before he turned to the Void. He was always reckless. He might call it bold, but his approach to magic shows no respect for the boundaries we carefully established to safeguard this world. Now he's gone too far. Explain that Lothmar wants to see Umbrick freed. Lothmar may believe he has authority, but here Umbrick is a magister, and thus subject to my judgment and authority. To be fair, he's technically also your ruler. What's more, he and his kind were exiled for their practices. Void magic is not just taboo, it is fundamentally evil at its core. Explain how Umbrick is researching a way into the Void Storm. Lothmar is blinded by his desperation. Yes, we must save Silvermoon and the Sunwell. Return to the Void, no. Umbrick is not only using the Void, but relying on techniques refined by one of our greatest betrayers. Okay, I'm a little confused about who he means right there, because I think he's talking about one of the guys. Fuck, I'm blanking on his name. Darkmar something. It was an evil betrayer who had sold them out to religion, but I don't remember anything about him using the Void. That's the only problem. It will be harder to rely on the light or arcane to find a way into the Void Storm. but there will be far more trustworthy methods than what Umbric plans.
Respect our customs.
War Chamberlain Sen. Vanguard of Light knows our business when it comes to the War with the Void. The forces there are predatory, infectious, cancerous, and consuming. This is how they fight. They wear the face of a friend or offer a deal. Then before you know it, it's another world to devour. Explain that Lorthamar wants to see Umbric freed. We have already compromised our legions enough for Silvermoon. Lorthamar is thinking too small. We are not here just to save the city. We're here to save all of Azeroth. Explain that Umbric is reaching a soon way to the Void Storm. I have no doubt that is true. Yet, can we trust him to give us a path we can use, or is it for his own personal gain? We need to go on the offensive, but against this is how the Void infests. Again, this is how the Void infests the world. They offer you a hand in your time of need, and then take everything from you. Queen Unsurrect, Queen Azara, Nexus King Saladar, all these people accept the hand offered when they were most desperate. We must rise above them. Then ask how they went into the Void Storm without Umbric's help. Our own auguries are researching this. They do not have the solution yet, but neither does this Void-stained elf. We cannot bring the Vindicard to bear here due to the suppressive magics. Teleportation and flight magic cannot reach the storm. Okay, that explains at least why they don't use that. Yet we will find a way in. We must have a faith that we will find a way.
The light destroys the void.
Glory to the light.
Our caution over allowing the Void Elf as powerful as Magister Umbric near the Sunwell is warranted. Valeria Windrunner approached the Sunwell for a few years ago, and it altered the magic just by her presence. To be fair, he's not wrong. He does have a point. Granted, she holds a dark Naru within her, but I'm not about to risk letting a creature so given to the Void that close to the Sunwell. Explain Lothamar wants to see Umbric freed. I do not recommend Lothamar's authority in this matter. This Void Elf is an exile, and by his very nature, considered to be a threat to the Sunwell and our forces here. Umbric is not a citizen of Silvermoon, nor are we subservient to the rules of the Regent Lord when it comes to our war against the Void. He may counsel, but not give orders. Okay, he does come across a little too much of an asshole with it. While he's right, Umbric is an exile. You can't really say you're not going to observe rules of a king in his own kingdom. Well, admittedly, he's the Regent Lord, but he's basically the most highest ranked Blood Elf in all the kingdom, Silvermoon. So you're kind of off on that. Explain that Umbric is researching ways into the Void Storm. Tempting, too tempting. I doubt we could trust a path presented by a minion of the Void. But we need to do something. The Sunwell is holding for now, but this is not a stalemate. The Void Storm will begin breaching our defenses soon if something does not change. We must go on the offensive. I want to talk about something else.
The mission.
I love how that just ends the conversation. Anduin win petition.
I will help anyone in need.
The Vanguard of the Light caught Master Umbric getting closer to the Sunwell. I had to intervene to ensure they did not execute him on sight. You know what? And someone try to remember this line later, because I'm not just going to stop this character journey once we reach max level or we've gone through all the zones. I'm going to also do the max level storyline as well. And probably when it comes out, the other patch storylines as well, just to show them off to you guys. But there are at least details with this that is kind of fucking insane. And I want you guys to remember it. Banner Light caught Master Umbric, but I had to nudge it. Lothamar and I are very familiar with the corrupting nature of certain magics and their influence. It seems we took very different lessons from those experiences, however. Explains Lothamar wants to see Umbric freed. I agree with Lothamar, but I also understand this is a politically complicated situation. Magister Umbric is not a citizen of Silvermoon. He and Rendor are exiles, which means Lothamar has no authority. Even if Umbric were a citizen, he's also a magister. That means he falls under the auspices of Grandmaster Romoth, who seems to have taken Umbric's use of void magic as a personal betrayal. Explain that Umbric is researching ways into the Void Storm.
I do what I can. High Commander, you will release Magister Umbric, if you please.
No! This elf has made their allegiance known.
They have. To me. Time and time again, Umbric and his Rendoi
have
shown their loyalty to
Rendoi
the
are
Alliance
Void Elves
despite
and members of
persecution and distrust.
the Alliance.
You do not have the time to imprison him, nor the grounds to execute him. But Umbric is fond of bold actions. Is that what I heard you say, Grand Magister? Now is the time for bold actions. Release him. I accept full responsibility.
Fine. On your head, be it.
Alright, we'll report. And then we'll start the next thing before we get to the Void Storm, because we will be tackling the Void Storm, but it looks like we won't be leveling. We might not be leveling when we're in the Void Storm. Can I get above? Can I get above or I'm gonna fall? Ha! Perfect. Landed exactly where I needed here. Why are you?
I can protect
Thank you
you
for your
in the city,
intercession.
but the
While
Vanguard
I
will not
pride
allow
myself
you
for
to
doing what
approach
is
the
necessary
Sunwell.
for Silvermoon and Sunwell.
Results will
I have
change that.
Results?
Yeah.
I have no tools, no support, and zealots on both sides hunting me.
I'm gonna let these.
If you found a pathway to Xalatath, the Vanguard would leave, to say nothing of the power your people could acquire.
Got a point. Thank you for intercession. While I pride myself on doing what is necessary for Silvermoon and the Sunwell, I have a feeling of my own patience would have worn thin, and I would have said something that all of us would have regretted. Alright. Time for the next part. Well, I could just skip Arathor's journey because it's more side questy. Especially it's not a full-on zone. It's still part of the story, so I wouldn't say skipping it's not worth it. Plus, I'm doing this to show this off to you guys as well, so no reason to skip it. Archbishop Polonius Fellow has left a message asking to speak with you in regards to a project to help Arathor and the Vanguard of Light.
The Sunwell holds for now, only through the constant effort of its defenders, should their strength waver. Bishop Alonsus Fowl has a plan to support those of the Sunwell, and to help Eritol.
I still have my blacksmithing. I don't know. It's always one I never cared for. Let's make our way wherever I have to go. Can't really. Oh, right here. Thankfully not far. So I'm just noting. Well, it looks like a side quest there, but I'm not sure what.
Champion, we're going to save the Sunwell. More importantly, we're going to fix that broken young man. Are you a
Thank
seeker
you for
of
coming,
light
Darkbane. I need your
or
help, as
darker
many of our priests and paladins. One paladin in particular. I've been tasked with bolstering the Vanguard of Light that empowers the Sunwell. I need your help. Though not just for that simple task. Our mutual friend Arathor is stuck in his grief and anger over that tragic conflict between him and his father. I'm just an old priest that's been raised from the dead. But I found that a quest is just the thing to set a young paladin back on the right path. Would you help? Ask Arathor to meet Paladin at the Sunwell. Alright.
Such a troubled boy. That'll happen when your father leaves a gaping wound in your chest. Not to worry, I have a plan.
Arathor.
What do you want?
Oh. Hello, Darkbane. I'm just watching the fountain. I need to get some air. Was I needed somewhere? Is that why you're here? Polonius Fall asked so we meet him at the Sunwell. Fowl sent you? He's a decent man. Did you know that he founded my paladin order? He trained the Silver Hand is his legacy. Very well, Darkbane. I go where I'm ordered. That's the life I've signed up for. Let's go.
We're done. Asking for me to inspire anyone? Fowl always was an original thinker.
You know, eventually I need to look up, and I'm curious, who the hell is voicing Arathor in Midnight? Because his voice sounds very familiar. even sure how I clicked on that. Just keep flying. Almost there. So it looks like we also might still be getting lag in Sunwell as well. Well, which, being this is a raid area, I would not be surprised. But just bear with me, guys.
Ah, good. You're both here. There is a crisis of faith that we need to fix.
I've been this close to Sunwell since before. You go closer, can you? You and Dad have a complex relationship with the light. I'm more than most. The light burns me. I have learned to endure its pain and still practice as a priest. But having been Archbishop for years, the light resonates with me more than others. The Sunwell is no exception. Out here, it's a constant searing sensation, intense but manageable. If I were to go inside, though, I would be consumed by the light as surely as a flame consumes a moth. You gotta admit, that is the crazy fucking thought. An undead priest. They're basically dark magic. He's a priest. He's using light. Well, of course, there's also the shadow, but you gotta admit that burns them.
The past will haunt you.
Meet at the Sunwell.
Light bless you,
It's so
friend.
painfully bright here, don't you think? You're able to convince them. Thank you.
We can fix our mistakes.
Fuel for the weary. The Vanguard of Light are maintaining a difficult ritual at the Sunwell. It requires focus, discipline, and it's quite exhausting. Take my staff. I've had it since I was Archbishop in Stormwind. It is meaningful to me and my faith. The light resonates to meaning and intention. It should renew the Vanguard spirits so long they can maintain the ritual a little while longer. I can't approach any closer to the Sunwell, so you'll have to do this for me. Restore the light to 10 weary channelers.
That's your solution? To zap them with your staff?
Huh. Those defenders have exhausted themselves, giving of their own faith and power. We bolster their reserves.
Not wrong. I just can't believe someone referred to their gold, the guild as the old gods. I want to see something if I run in, because I did this on my Death Knight.
Is a conduit for the light, made holy through the sacrifice of the Naru.
Oh, yep, it's gonna blast me. Giant beam of light, even as a paladin, I'm getting blasted. To be honest, Darkbane, I assumed my life had peaked when I followed my father into the realm of death. Now we're fighting against an enemy even stranger and more inscrutable. It's terrifying, but I'm glad to be able to do my part.
We can do this. How can I help?
Channel.
Farewell, friend.
Everyone deserves compassion. Everyone.
I know you are tired. It is hard to continue, but we must.
I don't think it's gonna change anything when we speak to every single one of them. I can do it if you want. Throughout my years, I have seen the void take the lives of many soldiers, all-consuming and endless, much like the Legion. Perhaps more. I pray, Darkbane, that this conflict will not last several years.
Arcanum Horror. I'm worried that Void Elf might sneak back in here and disrupt our efforts at the Sunwell.
Ashanas wish to have a
I
stand
have
against the
marshaled
void
what
as he
priests were
would.
available to ward
And
against
with
the
your
Void.
help, I'm still able
It
to do
won't
so.
repel the devouring host, but will prevent contamination from any undesirable mortals.
Undesirable mortals, damn.
This here thing is bigger
My
than
people be
the
no
water.
stranger to assaults from the void. It was faith in the Loa that allowed us to prevail in the past. Faith in my Loa and Tyr's teachings will guide my hand today. I pray it is enough. Alright.
Light,
I don't think we have anything quite like the Sunwall back in the Empire, Darkbane. It's vital that we protect it. Thank you for your help.
Should the Sunwell fall, we have no way to stop the devouring host.
Is that Alonis' staff, Darkbane? He was the one who welcomed me into the Conclave when I left the Scarlets. If he trusts you with it, I'm sure I can trust you as well.
May the light shine.
I have seen much, Darkbane, from the early days of the Paladins to the fall of Arctis from the light. I hope the defeat of the Legion and Tears return means brighter days were ahead, but the Void has our world at the very brink of darkness. Thank you for helping me find the strength to continue. This guy acting like this is shocking.
Remember the sun.
Ever since I came here from the Outland, the Sunwell has been a beacon to me of light, and what it means to be a Blood Elf. I'm honored to have any part of it. I gotta look at who this chick is. She reminds me of Kid from the beginning.
We have taken different paths to reach the light, but together we assemble for the same purpose: to protect Azeroth.
No, I did.
Come, stand with me.
I can't help but wonder, Darkbane, what has led Zenith to all this? I suspect her past has been as dark as the Void itself. But more than that, I think of everyone she is hurting, all who have died to her machinations. That's why we must use the Sunwell to stop her, no matter how exhausted we are. Alright. Now we gotta get outside the Sunwell.
What if I promised that my task would take you far away from here? We will accomplish much together.
For the weary. I'd hoped that seeing the rest of the Vanguard focus on the Sunwell, they would give him a goal that was bigger than his pain and lead him away from his anger. Instead, he belittles my solution. Thank you, Darkbane, for doing it in his stead. It was necessary to keep the Voidstorm at bay. Touch of renewal.
The only thing under your control is how you feel.
Relics of Light's Hope. The holy power of my staff has been spent. 40 years of fervent prayer drained away in a few minutes. It was for a good cause, and my staff will recover in time. There are other relics like my staff that were important to paladins and priests. Light Hope's chapel has many such relic stones stored here. Let's are trained there as well. Perhaps the solution to his pain could also be found within. Meet Maxwell Sus at Light's Hope Chapel.
We can fix our mistakes.
Stay a while.
We will accomplish much together.
No. Let's stay a while. Listen.
You're creating a bigger cloud with your moping than Xalatath's voice storm. Speak your mind. Let it out before these feelings create a well of poison in your gut.
I'm not just upset that my father cut me down. I'm upset that when he did so, I saw the light shining brightly in his eyes. The same light that I am taught to revere. Under its guidance, he almost killed me.
So you blame the light, not your father.
We are trained to wield the light as a weapon. Is that all that I am as a paladin? You founded the Silver Hand. You trained my father. I suppose I blame you as well. You crafted this philosophy of war. I followed your teachings until I burned myself with my own wrath.
Well, I think you're absolutely right. I really did make a mess of it all, didn't I?
What?
I'm reminded of each and every one of my failings every day when a light burns me as I channel it.
What are you saying?
In many ways, this world is broken. You should feel angry about it. That doesn't mean you can't try to change the world or yourself for the better. Come with me on my little quest. I can't promise we'll change anything but how you feel. That's the only thing we can control.
Yeah?
Berkman, forgive me, I'm not feeling much like a conversation right now because your father. It's not just that, though. That's enough. I've always tried to be a hero. Successfully, they even called me Arathor the Redeemer. But you notice that he not has that title anymore. Charging with a sword, using the light to... I'm not sure the light itself is as clear or as simple as I had understood it to be. Yet, while I ponder this, the void approaches. Suppose I will lean on Fel for direction until I find my footing. Or at least until I can see the ground again.
Okay, then.
Light bless you,
Tell
friend.
Alonius you're ready to go to Light's Hope.
The past will haunt you. To Light's Hope, to gather relics and inspire the vanguard.
No better place to take my mind off the problems with paladins.
I'll just see something. Because the thing with this one is we gotta actually level. Fly there. There's no portal or anything that's gonna take us there. But I'm at least curious. Because I know before when I tried to do this I couldn't find it, but if not. Yes, there's a flight master here. I don't know when she showed up, but she wasn't here one of the times I looked.
Senua Minori.
Perfect.
Thanks.
We got a ways away to fly, though. I think our quest is what? I don't really know. I can't even see the marker. Yeah, we definitely lag more in Silvermoon than we lag anywhere else. It is what it is. I don't know what I was going to... Okay, that's not what I was looking for. Okay, so... So I did look it up out of curiosity. The next expansion after midnight is Northern, so I'm right. The reason I bring it up, I wonder if it will bring back the group we're right about to run into. Just gotta wait for it to load. Yeah, the loading. I never cared for it. Just gonna have to wait for it to load. The loading. What happened here? The fact that the music cut off is making me wonder, is it going to disconnect me randomly? I'll have to sit and wait. Just stare at this midnight loading screen. Which admittedly isn't the worst loading scene I've seen. Or one that I'm tired of seeing either. I'm hearing sound effects, so... Nope. Yep, disconnected. And this has happened to me before. Oh, thankfully we'll just reconnect. Back into it for Dark Man. Although I will say, looking that we got this loading screen, which, honest to God, I feel like they should update it. Because for those of you curious, the loading screens post-Cataclysm for Eastern Kingdom and Commodore show the current rulers of the kingdoms at the time. Well, for the dwarves, it only shows, I'm assuming that's supposed to be Muradin, one of the members of Three Council. Varian, who's dead. Glenn, I'm 90% sure he gave up his throne. Gelman is still a ruler. Regent Lord. Council is still a thing. Sylvanas is in punishment after Shadowlands. But hopefully she'll get more of a focus in this expansion as well, because this is a very elf expansion. But yeah, Varian's been dead since Legion. Gelban, I think, set down his throne maybe in Dragonflight. Well, Gelban is now, I want to say he's king of the gnomes and mechagnomes. It just feels this one's out of date. Plus, I'll be honest, some of the art design is not that good. Like, some of them look fine, but like, Sylvanas looks fucking weird. I can't tell which dwarf that's supposed to be. The only thing I can't tell you, it's not Moria. And like I said, remember as we said earlier, Theron, he's missing an eye, but he says eyes. Oh, looks like we're loading again. Yeah, it's apparently, I guess, like I said, I talked to one of my tech friends. He suggests that it's too much on my CPU. That's why we suffer lag and all sorts of other problems. But like I said, hopefully everything should go well with getting my PC to my laptop tomorrow. So I'll have just I will probably still need to use the gaming PC for at least for tomorrow's stream, because I don't think I'm going to have 14 downloaded before it, or have OBS ready, but nonetheless, we'll roll with what we got. Damn, we're having a long loading problem today. It kind of makes me surprised. I don't think Eastern Kingdom was that crazy. I will say this, I wasn't expecting such a load problem. Starting to wonder if it froze again. Because I will say, normally it's not this bad, but we've also been kind of... Oh, there we go. Finally. I love how I'm AFK. Like, I literally couldn't get in the game. No, not killed. Quest log. Relics of Light Hope. Track. And the quests we're literally here to do. Although, ironically, we didn't even end up where I was trying to go. But yeah. We got AFK because of that. And I'd like to point out, the game was not loading us into where we needed to be. And yet we're AFK. Scourge Remnant. As you can see, this holy paladin area is filled with fucking death
no idea
knights.
things were so desperate. What can we do to help?
Once I can move. Okay, figured the lag would be less worse here, but no. The one good thing to come out of my not being called to the Sunwell is that I was able to coordinate a defense of Light's Hope. You weren't called to the Sunwell? I have faithfully served the light throughout my life, Darkbane, even lost an eye along the way. Some are stronger paladins than me, but not many. Outside a few defenders and our squires, nearly everyone was taken to the Silver Moon to stop the void. I can't help but wonder if I failed the light in some way, yet I can't see how. Perhaps the light kept you here to protect the sacred place. That may be as important a battle for you to fight as the Sunwell. That is a welcome possibility. It may be true. And it could be very comfortable to believe that. Yet I have no way to be certain, and without that certainty, my course is clear. To continue to dedicate myself to the stronger and more devoted pursuit of the light, regardless. I want to talk about something else. I like to... So this makes me kind of think the Sunwell, the Vanguard of Light, the army we saw so many times in the trailer of Midnight, was just meant to be a united front of the Paladin army. Or basically kind of like what the Silverhand group was when it was formed in as the class the Order Hall of the for Legion, which honestly I would love to if we can get an expansion that can bring that back. But I mean, if there needed paladins to defend this place, that would make sense. How did the Death Knights come to defend Lighthouse? But especially because the Vanguard of Light just seems to be such a group. Paladin, as he's even saying here, why was the Death Knights called to defend Light's Hope? There was no one else. Nearly every paladin that was taken by the light to the Sunwell. Darien owed me a favor, and in sense for trying to kill me and take Tyrion's body to be one of his horsemen. And he has no desire to see the Void come closer to triumph over Azeroth. So when I asked for help, the Ebon Blade stepped up to assist us. The Relic of the Light's Hope.
Azeroth will
I
not
love how you can even point out you can trust the Ebon Blade for this. High Lord Darkbane. I love it how they call me High Lord. That's not because of my title, that's because literally I went through the Order Hall with this character and became the High Lord. Nearly every paladin here were summoned to the Sunwell to fight the Void, so we could definitely use your help.
May the light give you strength.
Flickering hope. High Lord Darkbane, nearly all of our paladins have been called to fight the Void. I can only speculate why I was not among them. As a result, the Scourge forces have built up quite a strong force around the chapel. Were it not for Darien's aid from Arceus, we would already be overrun. But holding the line is all they can do. Give us some room to breathe. High Lord, defeat as many of them as you can.
With so many defenders called away to the Sunwell, the Scourge almost broke through to the chapel. I've called for assistance from the Ebon Blade, but we could use your help pushing back this latest attack.
Gotcha, man.
I don't have a target.
Well, that doesn't make me wonder. Does Darien? No, Darien doesn't say anything. 3. For all we're fighting, we get 3 from this kill.
I need to get closer.
We're getting yeah, we're still getting hit by those lag spikes, but like I said, it's just something we gotta bear with. I'm surprised it's in this zone of all places. It might just be because we do have a lot of new players moving through this zone. Okay, seeing what I'm seeing, that implies
to fight the Scourge, I become just like my I fall to rage and wrath.
Okay, no running. I want to say some of them are definitely giving me more. Oh guys, bring more to me, bring more!
Don't let my doubts get in the way of the defense of this place.
Working with a crowd of other players would actually probably make this event go much quicker. Hey, we're already at 58, nice.
Is this what it means to wield the light? An endless battle against evil?
No, that's what it means to be a hero. Okay, let's just find one more undead real quick. Kill. Also, I'd like to show off Arathor's weapon. He's using a two-handed sword. And yes, that will be important later.
The world is in danger. I need to get my head in the battle.
Just gotta get in the battle.
The Scourge has diminished. Take whatever relics you need to support the Sunwell. We will.
Thank you, Darkbane. You've thinned their ranks enough that we will be able to maintain the defenses. With help we have from our allies. Now, Fallow has told me about your needs for relics.
Walk always in the light.
Relics of Paladin's Past. Unless tells me you are looking for relics of holy power. High Lord to sustain those performing the ritual, holding the void at bay. Take what you need in service to the light. Let me know if there's anything else you require. Gather 5 relics from the Sanctum of Light.
For my first lesson, learn from the revered heroes of the past and what inspired their light.
That's what I've been trying to do since I joined the Silver Hand.
Just land.
I've known the stories of these paladins since I was a child. Each of them is a legend, immortalized in stone. Their great deeds set an example for all paladins. But no matter how hard I try, I fear that I'll never live up to them.
That's honestly something you should never worry about. Alright, first one. Marad's Meditation Crystal. Now this is a character we have met.
Marad was known for his skill in combat, yet his relic is a meditation crystal.
Although honestly, who he saved himself, who saved in his dying act, was probably not the best place. Crom's Smithing Hammer. I just realized we could probably read about these characters literally right here.
Crom defended the people of Lordaeron, but the relic is a smithing hammer, not a weapon.
Alright, here's where it is. Crom, a Dawn Hammer. His legendary shining hammer guided the countless innocents to safety during the rise of the Scourge in Lordaeron. May he finally rest in peace. And I think that's what I also wanted to look for mods right there. Ooh. High Lord Alex Duros Morgraine. High Lord Alexander's Morgraine. The Ashbringer. The beginning of a legend still spoken in hushed whispers. His memory will never be forgotten, just as the forces of darkness will never forget his blade. Marad. He always fought to protect those who could not protect themselves. Marad made the ultimate sacrifice in Draenor to save one of our own. Yeah, that wasn't a worthwhile sacrifice in the end. Depressing, but it's true. Mara Foredragon.
Mara's heroics inspired the creation of the Silver Hand. Her relic is a book of refugee prayers, though.
Does that mean High Cleritis of Stormwind, patron of the refugees who fled to the storm to Lordaeron after the First War? She was the bright mother of our future. May she rest in light. This makes me wonder, is she Tyrion's mother? Uther's healing kit.
Uther was the first and greatest of the Silver Hand paladins. I'm surprised not to find his hammer, but a healing kit.
Did they ever find Uther's hammer? The first paladin, father of the original order of the Silver Hand, guiding light for all. May we honor his legacy in all that we do.
I forgot that statue was here.
I'm not sure what statue he's referencing here. No, seriously, I'm not sure who it means. Oh, High Lord Tyrion Ford. Wait. Did I say this was Tyrion's? No. Where is it? Where is it? We'll come back to this because I want to see. Is that Tyrion's mother, or possibly I'm thinking of another character? Oh no, Fordrain. That's not Tyrion. That's Bolvar's probably, or maybe his wife. I'm not sure. Oh, probably General Tyralion. That's what he responded. None sacrifice more than the High General. May we always walk in his path, so we too might safeguard the innocents as he did. By blood and honor we serve. Fordrain. High Lord Tyrion Fordrain. Friend, brother, mentor, High Lord. Fordrain was a paragon of the light, an exemplary of what all paladins strive to be. May his spirit guide us in the dark days to come. Lena Stein.
Lena led an army against the Legion. Why would her relic be something like this?
A stalwart combatant and defender of the justice, fallen defending her home from the foul demons of the Burning Legion. Azeroth is darker for her passing.
I had expected these relics to be powerful weapons.
No, somebody looking at his thing.
They were
Does
mostly
he have a hood?
simple items,
Yeah, he
unconnected
does.
to war. The Silver Hand was founded to wield the light in battle.
Or I think it looks
Is
like
that not the measure of a paladin's accomplishments?
no. Oh yeah, I can do this. I'm literally a paladin. That's why I love this ability as a paladin. Yeah, I think it's probably all the players that's making
The
us slow
most
down.
revered paladins didn't draw their faith in the light from warfare. They fought to preserve what they valued most.
Azeroth will not fall
Relics of
while
Paladin's
we
past.
stand.
Countless great heroes are interred under the Chapel of Darkbane. Hopefully their relics can be made to those of the Sunwell.
We will prevail.
I trust you found what you needed, High Lord Darkbane?
Take care of yourself out there.
These artifacts will help sustain the Vanguard, but they are not enough. I know of a place nearby that would have the rest we need. But given Arathor's state of mind, I'm hesitant to go there. No sense in avoiding it. We must all face to the fact that the Scarlet Crusade calls upon the power of the light. It has for decades.
The Scarlet Crusade? You of all people want to spread their light?
They claimed many relics when they seized my church. Relics that would be better used for our purpose of holding back Zaratath.
Alright, let's do the stay a while and listen.
I can scarcely believe that the light answers their call. I was always taught that the light was good. The Crusade is unconscionable.
The light seeks a path. It does not dictate the way. Look at all the cultures across Azeroth that channel the light. From Illume to Growl to Anshe.
I'm not sure who Growl is.
Philosophically different from our Church of Holy Light, but with the same ability to channel the energy.
I'm assuming Growl is maybe a Loa?
I've often wondered.
Since after Razan, I'm not sure who the trolls get their light from.
Through the wielder. The light brings certainty, and it responds to one's conviction. But the light cannot distinguish between love and hatred.
So that is why the Scarlet Crusade claims it acts according to the light's will.
And why they were able to pervert my teachings of fellowship and protection into something
The light
you
can,
and I
a paladin can be cut off from the light,
clearly
and probably a
as
priest
evil.
as well, but as long as what they're doing is just, since they see their channeling is just,
It was founded by a paladin I personally anointed for a long time.
although I will say his explanation doesn't bring up why,
Made manifest.
but at least could it bring up to you, or at least it's not a clear cut, if the light's is a lens, why cut someone off,
Will do for our
but it's
purposes
possible,
of
it's just
both
trying to have like the elements to cut off for all.
It will be good to reclaim them.
Alright. Can't talk to any of them for it. So yeah, to do this, we're going to have to fly somewhere. I'll do that, and then I'm going to call it for the stream. Well, we'll talk to her. We can't talk to the Griffin Master, because they gave us separate flight masters, even though, honestly, they could probably just not have done that to begin with. I think Hearthglen will be the perfect place, but yeah, once we reach Hearthglen, I'm going to call it for the stream, you guys, so, yeah. But, hopefully after all. Yeah, that'll be it for the stream today. But don't go anywhere, because I am going to do a raid once, like I said, once I call it. But yeah, without further ado, I hope you enjoyed the show. Share, favorite, follow, like, spread it around. If you know others who'd be entertained by my show, send them my way. I will happily entertain you all. Also, don't forget to subscribe. It can only help out the channel. And if you're wondering what that benefit for subscribing is, feel free to ask. I will be happy to share. And you guys are probably wondering, even though I said I'm not calling the stream just yet, I'm at least going to do my intro so I can go straight to just making the raid. I don't know who is online. I know Ryu's not. Windows open. Why does my Discord go off twice? Oh, it's probably Vox. Let's do Run Frere. She might be interesting. I don't know, let's close Discord for a minute, because I guess that's not helping us. And Chrome's not responding, so that's... Okay. God, I remember last time I had this after a stream, it was not working well either. Manager. Just so, I mean, I'm basically just flying at this point, or we're almost to Heart Glen, so that's not bad. Raid channel. Alright, I've already gone through our outro, so but yeah, stick with me just for a sec. I'm going to start the raid. We'll do Ren Frey. We've raided them 3 times, but they're an interesting streamer. Start. Raid, alright, the raid will begin in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's raid.